Hey, Kiszla, how about that? A hole-in-one on the golf simulator.
Awesome.
Yes. That's it. That's all I wanted to have you on for. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome. I was proud to have witnessed it. I'll sign your card.
All right. Thanks. What was the chatter like in the first half last night?
The chatter, there wasn't really a lot of chatter. There was a lot of shoveling of dirt on Peyton Manning. Like, it's been a good run, Peyton, but see you later. And I think I might have had a shovel, but I'll deny that now, Dan.
If you wrote your article at halftime, could you know what? I would love for you to put out your article at halftime. Had you written at halftime, what would it have looked like?
It would have looked like, an autopsy.
Are you nervous?
CSI, Kansas City.
Are you nervous about this team?
Am I nervous about this team? I'm excited and nervous about this team. I've worked in Denver for a long, long time, Dan. I got there when Elway was a rookie. And this defense does have a chance to be the best Broncos defense since I arrived in Denver back in 1983. And Peyton Manning, you don't know what you're going to get. He is the ultimate box of chocolates. Sometimes, like in that drive that tied the game against the Chiefs, he looks just like the Hall of Fame quarterback. And sometimes it's some dude dressed up in number 18 pretending to be Peyton Manning. Father Time has tapped him on the shoulder, and he throws some balls that are like, awesome. And he throws some balls that are like, ooh, why did you do that? Why did you come back? Why are you still playing?
But Gary Kubiak's game plan, it feels like Peyton's trying to figure it out on the job.
It's a awkward dance at best. Peyton, when Peyton rolls out in all that, bootleg action that Gary Kubiak wants him to do or wants his quarterback to do, you go, just don't hurt yourself, man. And he throws it across his body, and it goes, it goes like my gap wedge when he throws it across his body. It's a chili dip.
I like the defense a lot. The offensive line is not very good. And I don't know is this similar to the Patriots? Remember the Patriots last year were dismantled in Kansas City, and we looked at the offensive line. We wondered about Tom Brady's future. They eventually figured it out. How does Denver figure out the offensive line that they can get a running game, and Peyton is not going to try to elude extinction?
Yeah, they have a center that has played 2 games in the National Football League, and they have a left tackle, which is, protects the quarterback's blind side, who's a rookie. And though you have Vasquez, and though you have some talent in that offensive line, the key is, will Peyton be confident enough in that offensive line for this offense to work consistently while they're getting better? But they found a way to win 2 games that they could have well lost, and that puts you 2 games closer to the playoffs while you're not looking very good as an offense, and I'll give them credit for that.
Are they a Super Bowl contender?
Right now, no. But like you were saying, after 4 weeks, were the Patriots a Super Bowl contender? No, they weren't. What I will say, though, is that Peyton Manning now isn't Tom Brady of last year. And that's – I get your question about the offensive line. I have the same question. But it's how many great or even good games does Peyton Manning have left in him? He'll look like a Hall of Fame quarterback from time to time, from throw to throw. But over the last, 14 games in the regular season, will he be a Hall of Fame quarterback 7 times, or will he be a Hall of Fame quarterback 3 times? And that's the real question of whether the Broncos are Super Bowl contenders or not.
Keep stirring it up, Mark. Good to hear from you. Thank you.
Keep knocking them stiff, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Mark Kiszla, the Denver Post columnist who just landed.